Back to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Over James. And the rejection by James.
Wow, LeBron throwing that one away hard. There's a message behind that block.
An even 3-on-3 break. Elbow shot. And the jumper is on the mark.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Hero passes to Robinson. Kicks it to Butler. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
What's up?
Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Hero. Now here's Olynyk. Pass to Hero. And Davis sends it back.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Now here is Robinson. Shot to stop the run. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Robinson. Butler's got his second bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. And Bam Adebayo has a chance to be a very good interior defender. The way he moves his feet, and because he's so physical, he's a presence down there.
Now here is Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Up again. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 3-point lead. On the wing, James. Davis finds James. Pulls up. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Miami the other way. And Brent Story has it in his draft workouts. The Heat ran Adebayo to exhaustion, then put him to the test guarding wing play.
Yeah, they looked at him and said, in effect, you must not know who I am and the kind of work that I've done. He's got that kind of edge, and that's the thing that this Heat culture is always looking for.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
So it's Miami now. It's a 3-point game.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
LeBron against Butler. And it's LeBron missing. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. A miss that time would have put him up. Lakers shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Here's Davis, and Adebayo sends it back.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing. Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
James, no good. The Heat shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Butler can't get that one to fall.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Davis kicks to Caldwell Pope. To end the drought. And LeBron with the nice bucket inside.
Just can't say enough about what LeBron James can do on the floor. That time with the handle, terrific at moving the defense around.
And the pass to Robinson. Back to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Dragic. It's stolen by Dragic. Oh, and here comes Dragic all alone. None, that's good.
And nice court vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Morris. Pass to Matthews. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harrell. The kick out to Matthews. Over none. Matthews, no good. The Heat with the lead. To the inside. Iguodala. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
And you know Andre Iguodala, if he gets a few steps, takes off from the launching pad.
Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. And it's Miami with the rebound. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's Kuzma. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets. And he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
That free throw, no good.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And here's Miami. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's none. And the layup's good off the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
.130 left in the first quarter. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Harrell. Shoots over Achua. And it's Harrell missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Dragic with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 6 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on Los Angeles. The Heat shooting their first free throws of this game. First one falls for him.
Dragic, such a valuable player as a combo guard who is a veteran in this league. Unpredictable, pushes the pace, and does not lack for confidence.
And Goran Dragic drops them both. Lakers trail by 9. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Matthews for the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
Now, here's Nunn. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. The wide open look here for Kuzma. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Nunn. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Kuzma, left side. Almost, but it rolls out. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Miami ahead, up 5. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with it, that you're planting that seed early, so they can only get better, and they're learning, and they're gaining confidence because they're playing so well. So with me being here with these guys, we're special.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Morris. Then it's Matthews. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Caruso in at the point. Here's Nunn. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Maurice Harkless. And then for Los Angeles, James comes in for Morris. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Matthews. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 5. Achua, the pass to Nunn. That one a little long. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Nunn kicks to Dragic. Pass to Adebayo. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
The first one falls, and the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby, make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Achua. Duncan Robinson comes in for Kendrick Nunn. And Hero subbed in for Goran Dragic.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
Here's Robinson following the basket by LeBron James. Butler up top. James covering. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Here's Caldwell Pope. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Adebayo with the ball. Gasol covering. Shoots from the corner and all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Heat lead by 1. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Tries it from 9. Got a hand on it.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. Lakers shooting in this game 45%. Here's Caldwell Pope. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Lightning quick first step from Schroeder. And phenomenal at throwing down that one on the drive.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Robinson. The pass to Butler. This one for 3. And again, it's the Heat missing. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Hero. Passes it to Olynyk. Poked away. Shoots over Schroeder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. And so Olynyk nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Butler against James. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Hero. Here's Butler, and he banks in the layup. Butler's got 8 points.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Now here's Schroeder. They lead by 1. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Lakers have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Schroeder.
The potential Schroeder has is pretty exciting. Such a lightning quick point guard.
Hero passes to Butler.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
James against Robinson. Davis, and finished off by Davis.
What vision by LeBron, always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide open teammate.
And Miami
Timeout,
calls
timeout.
their first time out of the game. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
A different look for Miami. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Harkless comes in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Tyler Hero. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Matthews is checked in. Now here's Dragic. Dishes it to Butler. Over Matthews. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
The Lakers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. Achua, he's checked in for the Heat. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Butler. The Lakers also making some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
A dunk by Achua.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in, and it's the Heat with the ball. Now Dragic. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, when Dragic gets the opportunity to drive, guess what? He's driving. Foot on the gas pedal there.
Now here's LeBron. Not a lot of room. And that one's good, Caruso.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Pass to Nunn. And the rejection by Harrell. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dragic against James. Six to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. Harrell shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Goran Dragic.
Well, just hard to keep up with Montrezl Harrell and that impressive energy he brings.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Well, there's no doubt that the way that Montrezl Harrell approaches the game, he is the heartbeat of a lot of the minutes that he's on the floor for any club.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. KCP, a great first half of play with the scoring. What did you see from them defensively that allowed you to be effective?
I just took what they gave me. I took what they gave me, and I just knocked them down.
Hey, KCP, thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. And, of course, the duo of Anthony Davis and LeBron James in action for the Lakers. Kenny, when's the last time there was a duo this talented in the NBA?
Man, this might be the most talented duo that I've seen, you know, in Laker history. You know, I don't know if there's a Laker duo.
LeBron and AD, I mean, when you think about Steph and KD, it's a pretty talented duo. And
I'm just talking about Laker history. What's that? What's that noise?
It's mostly static in the microphone.
Because I'm thinking about, wait, okay, I got one. No, you're right. You're right, Jeff. There's no static. Kareem and Magic.
yeah.
What's static?
Anyway,
have you got one in your mind?
No, just what's scary about
I mean,
LeBron
Kobe
and
didn't
AD.
do it by himself. Who was Kobe's wingman?
Oh! Kobe and Al Gasol.
Yes.
That was a great Laker duo.
Yes, I like that too.
Anyway,
Excellent
what's
answer.
scary, LeBron and AD can still get better.
Excellent.
The duo can do anything they want on the court together.
Man, that Al Gasol was unbelievable. Maybe the best Laker big man of all time.
Oh, here's Kevin Harlan. And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by James.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Los Angeles leading by 9. They've got Robinson. Achua is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
It's so difficult to stop him. Even when you hit him or pull at him or tug him or talk to him, but none of it works.
Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got his second basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And Miami shooting in this game 45%.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
The Heat making a switch here. Olynyk checked in. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Schroeder passes to Gasol. Davis kicks to James. And Adebayo sends it back. Butler in the corner. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Butler's got 10 points. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys, and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And here is James. He's got 13. Schroeder outside. Clock at 6. James, no good.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now here's Adebayo. Here's Schroeder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Great move off the dribble from Schroeder there to lose the defense.
Here's Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And drafted 13th out of Kentucky, Tyler Hero impressing right out of the gates that rookie season.
And I think this is very much the type of player that comes in with confidence, a skill level, and an IQ, and ultimately a guy who wants to compete.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Tyler Hero's assimilation into the NBA was pretty smooth. He went from Kentucky in a system in which he got to run around off screens and shoot the ball to one that allowed him to do that in his rookie season. That's given him a lot of confidence.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. And he makes both free throws. And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Caldwell Pope. Gasol trying to free himself up. Davis. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Miami.
Intelligent play there by Davis. He knows he has the defense on their heels as soon as he gets the ball that close to the rim.
The Lakers have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. And he knocks down the first one.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Good on both. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 7.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit, and he forces the D to do it that time.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Adebayo. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Lakers call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Davis surveying the floor. And the shot goes in.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Hero. 8 points for him.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Kuzma passes to Schroeder. That one good for 2.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Count that one. Butler's got 14.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Davis kicks to Kuzma. The pass to Schroeder. But they recover it. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Miami. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Hero. And then for the Lakers, Harrell, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Matthews comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Shot from the wing. Caruso, no good. The Heat trail by 7. Passes it to Dragic. Now here's Adebayo. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 6. Butler passes to Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Pass to Caruso. And it's Dragic with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Heat. Achua comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Harkless is subbed in for Kelly Olynyk. The Lakers also with a sub. LeBron's checked in for Matthews. Harrell finds Morris. The drop. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right? Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Dragic with it. Now guarded by Harrell. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw dropped for Goran Dragic.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Pass to Caruso. And here is Morris. Now here's Harrell. He dishes it to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. LeBron's got 17.
Just a masterful offensive player, utilizing that pick with great intelligence there.
Outside Butler, right wing. LeBron against Dragic. The Heat need to get a shot off. From deep. Rebound by Harrell. Los Angeles leading by 6. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And such a determined scorer. When challenging the defense, Kuzma won't take no for an answer.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Maurice Harkless. Marcus All's checked in for the Lakers. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Heat. And the rejection by LeBron. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. It's Dragic with the drive and the rejection by LeBron. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound, Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
You'd love to bottle up the energy that Harrell plays for. Hustle points coming through.
Butler with the ball. He's got 14. To end the run. The putback misses. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. They've got LeBron James. Marc Gasol is out there with Harrell. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's how you execute a pick and roll. Jimmy Butler just toying with the defense and waiting for the opening.
Outside for Gasol. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 5th assist in this one.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
James, the pass to Gasol. They grab their own miss. Hero. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat trail by 10. Here's Iguodala, and it's Iguodala with the jam.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And James gets it to go.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
And Adebayo throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
James with it, now defended by Adebayo.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Olynyk, he's checked in for Achua. Robinson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Hero subbed in for Goran Dragic. Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Alex Caruso. Free throw good, LeBron.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Here's Hero. There's the dish to Robinson. Butler against Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis.
And Bones, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, you could argue he's the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the 3 and getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it.
First free throw is good.
Having played for a few teams now over the course of his NBA career, Jimmy Butler brings one thing to the table, and that is that he's going to compete no matter where he is.
And so Butler nails both of them. And here is Los Angeles now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Feeds it to Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 6 assists now in the game.
Trying to get more confident shooting from the interior. Schroeder wants to keep adding some elements to the offensive end of his game.
Now here is Robinson. He kicks it to Butler. 6 to shoot. Here's Hero. And that one hits back iron. Lakers leading by 11. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Hero passes to Olynyk. Over Caldwell-Pope, kept alive. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. This is the most they've led by, 13 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here is Robinson. Down low, here's Butler. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Butler's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, it feels like out of the gates, Jimmy Butler's played aggressively. It's been this way all night.
And there's the pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's. Butler against LeBron. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Adebayo. Butler's got 14 points now in the second half. Now LeBron plays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 13.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off. And they've been passive when they've needed to be aggressive. And boy, did he make them pay.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Now here's Butler after LeBron James's miss. Right at the free throw line. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's James. Butler with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Adebayo. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Butler against LeBron. He feeds it to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Butler. Plays it up off the glass. Butler's got 26 points.
I like the timing, too. Jimmy Butler just bursting off of that pick to get to a shot.
LeBron against Butler. The alley-oop layup, very well done. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now, here's Butler. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. That's on LeBron James.
Oh, stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8. Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. Robinson hits them both. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're leading by 7. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. 1:21 left to play in the final quarter. James right side. Kicks to Schroeder. Harrell the pass to Caldwell Pope. And that one's good by Davis.
That's a big-time battle from AD on the glass. You see the athleticism to go back up with it.
Here's Butler. No good that time. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Caldwell Pope, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it. But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. How much motivation do you get in a game like this one?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.